At the risk of missing votes, I'll be brief. I actually didn't come here to argue or to ask any questions. I just wanted to pass a message to you. I am dating myself, but as a federal prosecutor, I worked with INS agents and not ICE agents. And then as a district attorney, I worked with ICE agents. And I have to tell you that some of the very best people I worked with were from INS and ICE. And the folks that you have on the ground are absolutely passionate about the mission that you have with your agency. And as a prosecutor, I'm sure you probably share my view of I don't want to call them the old INS agents, but INS agents. The problem I have, and I think the challenge that you have, and the message that I wanted to deliver to you today, is that the sense of mission is becoming frayed. I think they're getting a lot of mixed messages from D.C. While their heart is in public safety and while they're doing their very best to protect the public and work with local law enforcement and work with prosecutors and sheriff's offices and police departments, I think they're getting a mixed message, and I would just encourage you to try to work with those folks who are on the ground that I have seen really struggling, and I don't say this in a partisan way, but really having a morale issue as a result of the various messages being sent out there, both by mayors and city councils and county commissions and others, as well as folks in D.C. And we were doing much better in 2005, 6, 7 in terms of being able to hold people in the local jail and move them through the process. There was a much clearer sense of really what the priorities should be than there is now. And so I just wanted to present that to you in as neutral a way as possible and just encourage you to work with those people, because if we lose them, it's a loss to the federal government. It's a loss to the public safety. And that's really all I wanted to say. And if you'd like to comment, I open this for dialogue. But
I hadn't been on the job 6 hours when I met with all the senior staff and recognized that principle in particular, and that is we can't do our jobs without the women and men of the agency knowing what their job is, doing it well, us providing, we owe them the training and the tools necessary to do their job well. Part of that is very clear communication. I have started that. I intend to improve on it. I've asked for a professional development plan with, giving our people the tools and the training they need to do their job, having their questions answered. It's very much at the top of my list, sir, and I appreciate you sending that message along. I couldn't agree more.
Okay. And if there's anything I can do to help, if there's anything we can do in terms of legislation to help in that way, I certainly would welcome the opportunity to work with you on that.
I look forward to taking you up on that. You may regret having made that offer. I will see you to talk about that, and any member here.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.